Good morning, my dear friends. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a beautiful morning here in LA. Clouds are still out. It's a little chilly. I almost didn't come out this morning, but then I was craving to have my bare feet on the ground outside. So here I am. Good morning. Hope everybody's having a fantastic holy day season. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, and I do invite everybody to do the same thing, I am going to share this onto my Facebook page. So, here we go. I'm going to open it up. And share this so that other folks might see it. There are people that see my page that don't see Agape's page. So now it's shared onto my page, and I'm done there. I'm going to turn off my ringer, and I'm good. Now let's see who's coming on here. Teresa, good morning. Portia, good morning. Deborah, good morning. Whoa. You can put your prayer requests in over here. What's your affirmations for the day in our affirmative prayer session? Affirmative prayer. What is the other words for it? Is wow, totally forgot the name of it. Beyond that, but affirmative prayer works. My brain is still getting started this morning. That's nice because everything was flowing through it. It's just sort of coming in its own time. Spiritual mind treatment. That's what affirmative prayer is. Good morning, Deborah. Good morning, Colleen, Taida, Curtis, Henry. Now, I'm here for Reverend Diane this morning, and I'll also be here for the noon meditation. She's traveling. She'll be on a plane from D.C. So I get to be here for her, and I love that. So, and I'm going to be reading something out of a book called This Thing Called Life by Ernest Holmes, and I've been reading this book on our book club, which, by the way, we just read, I think, chapter 4, but you can come to in and out. It comes back. My apologies. This is so funny. It's Christmas dad jokes, right? Like, what reindeer was the best at football? Blitzen! It's like, oh, it's terrible. This book is so terrible. I love it. That snowman, well, it looks hungry. Let's get him some ice burgers. Why didn't Guns N' Roses make it to the winter gig? Axl froze. Here you go. What song did they sing at Frosty the Snowman's birthday party? Freeze a jolly good fellow, freeze a jolly good fellow. How do you make Auntie freeze? Steal her blanket. There's just all sorts of really, really bad and really good dad jokes for Christmas in this book. So I just needed to share a couple of them while we were waiting for folks to come in this morning. All right. So, good morning, Nikki. Hi, Chloe. Marvin, right here in LA. We got Ohio, New Mexico. Hi, Tracy. Got Michigan, Sacramento, Compton. Yeah. We're from all over. Altadena. Got a lot of people from the LA area here today. That's nice. Nice surprise to see you. Thank you, Deborah. Glad I could be part of your nice surprise this morning. Peace from snowy Park City, Utah. Ah, I wish I was there with a couple of boards strapped to my feet right now. Not that I'm not happy where I am. It's just haven't been in Park City in a long time. It's a piece of paradise for sure. Okay, K for the win. That's the shirt I'm wearing. Yep. All right. Hi, Zane. Wayne. Good morning. Always good to have you here with us. So today I'm reading from the book This Thing Called Life by Ernest Holmes. I love this book, and I've been loving it for the last few weeks. We've been reading it in my book club, which meets on Thursday nights at 6 o'clock. In fact, you can find the link pinned to my Facebook page. That's Kelwin Hagen. And please come join us. We'll be reading chapter 5 next week. And what popped up at me when I opened it this morning was a spot in the book. It's in chapter 4. And this is what is meant by the words, I am life. Caught me. So I'm going to read this a little bit, and I hope you enjoy it and find it as stimulating and uplifting as I do. This is what is meant by the words, I am. Life says, I am this, I am that. And immediately this and that appear, begin to take form according to law. Life always works in accordance with law, in accord with law. It is intelligence plus law. It is law plus conscious volition. It is law plus will and choice. Choice. Life works by direct affirmation. There is no claim abundance in the midst of poverty, to affirm health in the midst of sickness, to decree joy in the midst of sorrow, and to announce the kingdom of God here and now. Why are we told to do this? Because this is the way life works. It knows nothing about discord or fear. It forever sings the song of its own being. This song bursts forth with joy of its own inner wholeness. We too could become part of this celestial choir if we knew how rightly to affirm life. What is it we are going to affirm? We are going to affirm that life is good. We are going to do this even though everything we see and touch seems to contradict the allness of life. We are still going to be still and know that our being is derived from pure spirit, that God himself is our host, and that we are not strangers on the shore of time, but divine beings, guests in the kingdom of good. It is normal to believe in God. It is natural to believe that good has more power than evil, that love can heal hate. What if we have been disappointed and chagrined? What if we have suffered many disillusionments, many emotional embarrassments? Let us not forget that darkness has no power over light. Just as the warm rays of the sun will melt the largest iceberg, so a persistent inner perception of the abiding over-presence will heal our fears, whether they be conscious or subjective, will straighten out our repressions, be they ever so deeply buried in the unconscious. To live in conscious communion with life, even for a short time, will convert our fears into faith, our doubts into certainty, our hurt and sense of failure into something triumphant. There is a sublime and divine hope for everyone who is willing to surrender themselves to the great God, good, to the warm embrace of the Oversoul, in whose lap, Emerson tells us, we lie in the lap of an infinite intelligence. Every man has a subliminal depth to his being. We can plant our feet firmly on our faith and realize that we are divine beings now. The choice is ours. Oof. That starts on page 37, the bottom. I read into page 39 of the book, This Thing Called Life by Ernest Holmes. And like I said, we're reading it in my book club on Thursday nights at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. Each week I read a chapter, and we stop, we pause, we discuss it. It's really, really wonderful. So if you can join us, love to see you there. In the meantime, it is so wonderful to see us all and be here with us. So good morning again. Hi, Marcy, Letitia, Shirla. Feels so good. So, what is this book saying when it's talking about this? What does it mean when it says these things that are in here that we just read? What is it saying? Hold on a second here. I am life. I am life. Okay? So, if I am life, and my affirmations determine what direction my life is going to go, wow. That is so cool. What that really means is that everything I think, say, and do are a prayer for what I have and will get more of. Move forward knowing that I am a divine being inside the one life of God. I am. Not some distant thing up in the sky or sitting on top of a mountain. And I'm so grateful for that. Imagine if I had to actually wait on God for anything. Imagine that me, one of billions of people here on this planet, this idea that God is some Santa Claus up there looking down at us to see whether or not we're ready because we love him enough for him to love us back is ludicrous. And I just love that because it makes life simpler. And I like the idea of things being simple. Simple meaning, actually, we read, I think, chapter 5 last week, but that's okay. I think I just read something from chapter 5. But I may not have. I may have read from chapter 4. I don't remember what page no, it was chapter 5. Like I said, my brain is still waking up this morning. I had a beautiful Christmas day with family, absolutely gorgeous. Yes, page 37, chapter 4. Chapter 5, not chapter 4. Like I said, I'm just going with the flow. So, if I am the power, I am that. I am that I am. I am this. So, I am the divine stuff that makes the stars flow. So, as we go into our new year, and as you're thinking about New Year's affirmations, not New Year's resolutions, we're not going to beg, we're not going to make promises. We're going to affirm the truth. What I need, I got. And what I got is right here, right now, and it's inside of me. Right? So I can go and be goofy. I can get on the prayer call and read a few dad jokes at the beginning. I can be me. But what I want to do is I want to be the me that expresses the love that I know I am. I want to be the me that knows that that my life is abundant. I want to be me that knows the cup isn't half full, and it ain't full, and it ain't empty. It's always constantly being filled. I want to be the me that knows that regardless of the fact that I got some aches and pains in my body, as my body gets a little bit older, I am ageless. And I am perfect health, the perfect health of God, the perfect life of God, the perfect love of God. Even though I live in a world that seems filled with chaos, it's not chaos. All the things that are taking place in this world, be it disease, wars, or whatever, are taking place bringing us a lesson. They, too, are gifts from God. And sometimes the lesson is, wake up and stop that. Jazz, I needed to hear it too, because it's coming through me, and I'm hearing it. I am. You are. We are. So, time for me to get into the prayer. Now that I've gotten into a fun, good little rant about where I am this morning and what wants to flow through me. Just remember, I am. We are. I am that I am. I am that I am. Right? Okay. So, I am so grateful. I'm grateful that this morning, Reverend Diane is preparing to get on an airplane and fly from Washington, D.C. She sent me a message, and I said yes, and I get to be here with us this morning. I am grateful that Reverend Diane had a wonderful visit with family or whatnot back east, and that she gets to take a little time for herself. I am grateful for the time I spent on Christmas Day with my sons Ryder and Asher and their mom Kelly and a few friends over Christmas dinner. I am grateful for the fantastic meal that David, a friend of ours, a friend of my son's, cooked for us on Christmas. Oh my God, a young chef in the making. I am grateful for all the leftovers that I got to bring home. I am grateful for all the things taking place in my life right here, right now. I am so grateful for my breath this morning as I woke up. I am grateful that when I woke up this morning, I got to hit the snooze button a couple of times before I got to get up for this prayer. I am grateful for each and every one of us right here, right now. Grateful for the clouds overhead, the tree that just shelters me in love, fills itself with crows and parrots on a regular basis. I am grateful. I am grateful for all that is taking place in and around my life, and I am especially grateful this morning for the abundance that fills my life of all things that I affirm and accept as my life. I'm grateful for this abundance, knowing that this abundance is the one thing that is all things. Lifing as everything. It is so simple. We keep it simple. He's spiritual. Kiss. Life is lifing as everything. There is no thing, nowhere outside of this amazing, beautiful being that I call life. This thing called life. Lifing. The only thing that exists anywhere. That tree, that blade of grass, a piece of sand, that erupting volcano, that ocean wave, the ocean. My pet kitties, your pet kitties. God is, period. And God is, I know this because I am. God is because I am. I am because God is. Oh, feel the power of that. I am because God is. We are because God is. We, each and every one of us here on this prayer time, right now or recorded, we are the God light. We are the light that shines into the darkness, and the darkness has no power over this light because we are so powerful. I am the living, breathing life of God itself. I am. You are. We are the one life of all things. We are the beauty. We are the love. We are the abundance. I today declare and decree this beautiful abundance of life as me. Say that with me. I today gave us we. And I get to be me. I get to be me. So as I move forward, closing out the year 2024, an artificial line we draw in the calendar as we close out that year and we embrace the new year, 2025, with all of its vibrant, beautiful surprises, all of its vibrant, beautiful abundance, all of its love. 2025, here we come. I embrace you as the perfect now moments, bringing to us each and every wonderful gift that we need, disguising some of these gifts as painful chaos. These are gifts, and to this year I strive to recognize the gift in each and every bit of the chaos, each and every bit of the swirling, lifing that takes place everywhere. I will see the love. I see the love in everything. And I declare and I decree that God is here right now as me, as we go forward right now with this knowing that each and everything we put our attention on, we are praying for in our life, in the societal life of this world, in our government, everything. So as I move forward into this new year, I express this as the love of God that I am, that we are. As I move into this new year, knowing that God is love and I am that love. We are that love. I could get pulled down and dragged in to the pain and the suffering of this planet, but I'm not going to. I'm going to embrace the love beauty of all things everywhere and know that in everything that takes place there is a loving lesson. There is loving growth. Because I never lose. I either win or I learn. This is because God is. And God is the... I don't get to and I don't want to choose what is God and what isn't God. I today affirm that all things, especially those things that pull me and push me into learning more of who I am, all things are God. everywhere, in everything. It is so simple. As I'm sitting here downloading this and feeling the love of God in it, all I see is beauty. All I feel right now is love. All I know is everything is here for me. We. Everything. So as I rejoice and celebrate this season that almost every spiritual religion and practice in the world has something right here, right now, this time of year, I celebrate myself. I celebrate the we that is, the all that is. I am that I am. We are that we are. I love that. So as I move forward today, thankful for the truth to all these worlds and knowing that everywhere, in everything, I am thankful to know that that is God. That doctor, that is God. That patient, that is God. That soldier, that is God. That child, that is God. I am thankful for knowing the simplicity, the spiritual simplicity of oneness. And I let it go. I let it go knowing that the power of creation is in the power of release. I surrender my expectations. And I open my acceptance to all the abundance that is. I release, and I let go. And so it is. It is done. Amen. Prayers for the mama friends, yes. Prayers for the planet and the creatures. Us, absolutely, Katie. Kisha, knowing the truth of mental health and wellness for those having mental health crisis, knowing that where they are, God is. I'm going to be going through all of these, blessing them all, and I bless every one of these prayer requests, these prayer affirmations of perfect unity with God. And I invite you again. I want to say I'm very grateful to Agape that I'm able to come be part of this prayer and meditation here on Facebook. I invite you to come to Agape if you're anywhere locally, and I mean by anywhere within an hour or two of LA. Come to Agape on Sunday. Come to the 8:45 meditation, the 8:30 morning meditation followed by the 9 o'clock prayer, then the 11 o'clock followed by the 11:30 service. Come there live. They're all open to the public now. If you come, you're not going to be turned away. And just remember, I am that I am. Say it. I am abundance. I am life. Also, I do my book club on Thursday nights. We're reading This Thing Called Life by Ernest Holmes. And as I said, every chapter stands on its own. So the fact that you haven't been there for the first few doesn't change anything, or get the book and catch up. It is a phenomenal book, wonderful, and each chapter is like a prayerful affirmation of life. The next chapter that we're reading will be chapter 6. And I'm looking forward to seeing what's in it because it's been a long time since I've looked at this book, so it's all brand new to me. So come join us. There's a whole lot of going on at Agape. There's a meditation retreat online. There's a classic coming up, in-person and online stuff taking place. Please go to agapelive.com and look at it. And if you're not talking and checking in with a practitioner, if you feel the anxiety of the world and you're not talking to a practitioner, or you're feeling the joy of the world and you're not talking to a practitioner, as Reverend Michael says, you're missing something. So we're available. I'm an Agape licensed practitioner, and I'm a licensed practitioner with the Center for Spiritual Living. And we see clients, and we do spiritual mind treatments, affirmative prayers, and we talk about things. And I like to say that as a practitioner, my job is to bring us back to who and whose we are. So if you don't have a practitioner, you can look me up, Kelvin Hagan, on Facebook. I'll help you find one. You can talk to me, or you can also go to agapepractitioners.com. There's a / to take you right in, but you can find the button there for accessing them. agapepractitioners.com. And you can find and look through and browse through all the practitioners at which ones see clients, which ones do this, which ones do that, and see what it is. I choose to create the world filled with love, beauty. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Marianne, for being this work, and I just allow this work to be me. Thank you. Praying for abundance in health, finances, and peace. You've already got it. It's all right here for you, Gwen. I love you all. I love you. Peace. Have an absolutely beautiful day. I'll see you at noon for the meditation. Come join in. Now I got to go sign on to the Agape prayer line for a few hours, where I get to be here with others. It feels good. I love you. Thank you. Bye.